Come on, set! Cobra! Cricket! Let's go! Get set! Get set! Easy! Here we go! Set! Igloo! Igloo! Belly stutter! Set! Jackrabbit! Acorn! Acorn! Flare! Flare! Set! Ready! On! Green 25! Griffin! Down! Dino! Dino! Ready! Ready! Set! Hut! Here we go! Go! Set! Rita! Rita! Tuna! Gaucho! Gout! Ready! Here we go! Griffin! Griffin!
Ah!
42 Spider! Dino! Reset! Lasso! Squirrel! Squirrel! Ready! Spider! Lion! Lion! Ready! Pound 55! Ready, go! Moose! Slab! 29 villain! Cobra! Easy! Here we go, here we go! Hudson Fly, trumpet! Cooler! Cooler! Ready! Ready! Rerun! Base 27 jump! Ready, go! Come on, set! Charcoal! Charcoal! 180. Drum! Drum! Trick 9, beat! Ready! Set, ready! 180. Fly, trumpet! Fly. Banner! Banner! Brass! Flag! Flag! 180. Charcoal! Here we go, set! Trick 9, beat! Let's go! Let's go, let's go! Down! Set up! Set hard! Set up! Pace 27 jump! Set! 180! Flag! Set! Set! Ready! Banner! Here we go, here we go! Military stunt! Ready! Form! 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 Cricket! Igloo! Jackrabbit! Let's go! Timber! Green 25! 42 Spider! Get set! Get set! Easy! Here we go! Flare! Flare! Set! Ready! Down! Ready! Ready! Lasso! Go! Set! Hut! Spider! Ready! Here we go! Set! Reset! Hound 55 weak! Moves! Go! Here we go! Ready, ready! Slam! Ready, ready! Easy! Come on, set! Ready, go! Let's go! '29 Philly! Cobra! Cricket! Gorilla! Gorilla! Igloo! Hornet! Get set! Get set! Hawk! Jackrabbit. Hot. 325. Here we go. Flare. Flare. And on. 42 spot Terrier. Terrier. Lasso. Go. Go, babe. Set. Ready. Down. Go. Ready. Gaucho. Set. Hut. Arrow. Fire. Pilot. Ready. Here we go. Timber. Reset. Set. Here we go.
You need to hear this.
Take Texas at Ohio State, rematch of the college football playoff semifinal. Sarkis going to take his team up to the shoe and face the defending national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, I cannot wait for this game. This game is going to be absolutely epic.
When you've got Arch Manning, you got to see a little bit of playing time and a couple starts. And when you've got the rest of that Texas team, I think they come in with a bigger chip on their shoulder, maybe a little bit of an edge.
You've got a new quarterback in Julian Sand that has all these expectations. And the one thing that's probably not getting talked about enough, they got the best football player in the country on offense in Jeremiah Sneddon, and potentially the best defensive player in the country in Caleb Downs. So it's not like they're country on talent.
Which quarterback needs the moment? Dare I say, which quarterback plays lights out? I don't think he was game manager away from this. I really don't.
Texas at Ohio State, rematch of the college football playoff semifinal. Sark is going to take his team up to the shoe and face the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, I cannot wait for this game. This game is going to be absolutely epic.
When you've got Arch Manning, you got to see a little bit of playing time and a couple starts. And when you've got the rest of that Texas team, I think they come in with a bigger chip on their show, maybe a little bit of an edge.
They've got a new quarterback in Julian Sand that has all these expectations. And the one thing that's probably not getting talked about enough, they got this best football player in the country on offense in Jeremiah Smith, and potentially the best defensive player in the country in Caleb Downs. So it's not like they're going to be devoid of talent.
Which quarterback needs the moment? Dare I say, which quarterback plays lights out? I don't think you can just game manage your way through this thing. I really don't.
Texas at Ohio State, rematch of the college football playoff semifinal. Sark is going to take his team up to the shoe and face the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, I cannot wait for this game. This game is going to be absolutely epic.
When you've got Arch Manning, you got to see a little bit of playing time and a couple.
We'll be back after these messages. Georgia versus Miami coming up after this, guys. I'll be right back. It-
Ready, ready. Easy. Terrier. Ready, go. Come on, set. Let's go. Gorilla. Pound 55 weak. Moves. Arrow. Air. Slash. Logger. Logger. Hot. Get set. Get set. Squirrel. Pilot. Pilot. Easy. Hop. Hop. Stand. Here we go. Acorn. Stand. 29 Philly. Longer. Cobra. Tuna. Tuna. Flare. Flare. Hornet. Hornet. Cricket. Acorn. Acorn. Stand. Ready. Griffin. Ready. Down. Dino. Dino. Go.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense moving into a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass is caught and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Miami.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but But here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Running game is working to stick with it on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. A point play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
Miami 14, Georgia 0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught on the shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That's what you love to to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.
14, Georgia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there or the slide.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. And he'll set up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Cobb. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught out of the 15.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Canes are in the red zone. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Makes a quick catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the aggressive approach you're throwing the football, but they're going in the wrong direction. Losing yards when you're this close to the goal line, and that's not ideal.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cole. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets it. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks up the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's complete on the crossing route. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Miami. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th.
Georgia 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He shreds the tackle.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't.
And looking for a big play here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into the
My quarterback sucks, bro. He's a freshman. He's ass. I had open throws that he threw interceptions on. I'll beat you, Madden. Don't worry. Don't worry.
They're going to run the option.
You're trash.
Pitch play to the back.
Jeez. I'll beat you in Madden. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, you're trash, bro. You're actually bad at the game, bro. I'll beat you any other time, bro. That shit was horrible. I got freshman quarterback. Y'all niggas hiding behind this dynasty shit, bro. Y'all niggas hiding behind this dynasty shit, bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Trust. Trust, bro. Trust.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking right. This one caught.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Ball is incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a
touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Timeout, Miami.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game.